All right. So welcome again to Military Guna TV. Let me turn down this. Stop. Welcome again to Military Guna TV. So the Reggae Girlz coach is set to be announced this week. So we're gonna get into details. I'm gonna find out who are those candidates and what does the media has to say about those candidates. So we're going to get into that. Before we do that, I would really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. I won't take long. I'm going to go straight into the details. And as I said all the time, if you don't like something, go into the comment section. Tell me what you don't like. Someone said, hey, take the bed out of the background. But anyways, I do apologize for that. I am not at home, but I have to work with what I can work with. So go into the comment section. Tell me what I need to fix, and I will definitely fix it. So let's get straight into the details. Won't waste any of your time. All right, so soon and very, very soon. So that is the headline. Sheridan Cohen wrote from the Observer. Let's get into the details. So the governing Jamaica Football Federation in apparent desperate move to replace interim Reggae Girlz head coach Vin Blaine and hopefully reverse negative public opinion on how the separation was handled, has promised a new appointee by next week, which is this week. General Secretary Dalton would explain that the technical committee was expected to wrap up interviewing potential candidates on Friday, after which an announcement of the replacement would be forthcoming. I have not received any information from the technical committee as yet, but I think they will complete the process or are close to completing the process today, which is Friday. So this interview was done at Friday. And so hopefully by next week we can have an announcement by the new coach, he told the Jamaica Observer. Now, surprisingly, we are happy with how things are going and we are supporting the process. So we'll allow them, the technical committee, to do their thing. And like I said, we should hear something by next week, he added. Blaine was reappointed in December following the suspension of Herbert Busby, who is under investigation by the FIFA for allegation of sexual misconduct in a previous coaching role, walk away from the post even after gaining the JFF's confidence in the saga, during which 20 players signed a 2-page letter calling for his removal. Now, let me just take this down just a little bit. So, we all know the situation surrounding it. One thing I find weird is that the technical committee, they're doing their part, interviewing the players and interviewing the coaches, the candidates for the coaching role, but there's no definite information coming from the Mr. Wynn about when and where or how or even a time frame. So he said basically by next week, but by Friday, which was last Friday, said that they haven't contacted him as yet. So how would you know that by next week? He's actually hoping. Basically, he said that he's hoping. So there's still any definite time frame where this will be announced. We're hoping that it's this week because we're drawing closer and closer to the game. And I do think that this whole shebang at this point in time was a total chaotic time period to have such a move. I won't pin it on no one specifically, but what I do believe that on both parties should be held accountable on the girls' side of things, on the JFF side of things. And I can't put the coach in this one because the coach did what he was supposed to do, which was win those games. If I should say anything, I would have to actually rely on what the girls said in their letter, saying that about the training aspect of things, their internal aspect of things, the thing that was listed. That's the only thing I could put on the back of the coach, in which the technical committees did say they did their investigation and they didn't find such substantial evidence of the claims that was being made. So basically, the technical committee is saying that the girls are lying about most of the things. Vin Blaine did on numerous interviews and said, hey, I did all these stuff that the girls are highlighting. Yes, I might fall short on 1 and 2, but 90% or majority of them, I have those things. I did all of those things. And he brought evidence to support his claim, in which the technical committee would have gone with those evidence. Now, who's lying? Everything would actually, in that aspect, it would actually point towards the girls who's been lying. And we all know what is happening right now. Let's get back into it. Okay, let's get back. So I don't think I will read out everything, people. Good. The top brass of the country's governing body has heavily scrutinized for their handling of the situation, which came to light about 3 weeks ago, with former national coach Devon Ferguson in a recent Jamaica Observer publication labeling Mr. Michael Ricketts' led administration as a big joke and a poor administration. Wint pointed out that the public backlash is understandable, but argued that the JFF hierarchy is and has always been working in the country's best interest. Well, we're not so sure about that. Anyways, to be honest, I understand clearly. If I wasn't informed about what was happening, I would have also reacted the same way. So I don't think it's anything to scoff at. They want the best for the country, just like us. But we are in the system. We know the system, and we know what we have to do to get it right, Winston. Observer source says that Lorne Donaldson, who along with Hugh Minzy led the girls to a historic FIFA World Cup appearance in France, is said to be the fourth runner. So Lauren Donaldson and Hugh Minzy are the two favorites. Assuming that Donaldson is a man, football watchers are keen to see how this will play out, considering that the US-based coach in the past was sometimes vocal in his criticism of the federation and how it conducts its business. Also, Donaldson's separates from the program was done in a manner that left much to be desired. However, Wint, though not confirming anything, said he's open to have an interactive relationship with the replacement. This is what Wint said. I want that person to be able to interact with me afterwards, and so I don't want to get involved in the selection process before. They, the technical committee, will select the candidate, and then we will decide how to proceed with state. But while the technical committee does their thing, we have to keep working because we have a program to run. So we are doing everything that we can do right now to ensure that when the person comes in, they can get going. So finals in camp and practice games are some of the things we are looking at the note. So I don't think I need to get into all of that information. So I don't think I need to get into all that those information are actually reiterating what happened in the letter and the whole situation. But for me, I do understand Donaldson and Hugh Minzy. As you know, they were the partners who brought us to the France World Cup. So most definitely they have the credentials. But we all remember what happened between them and the whole shebang of criticizing the administration, in which they will consistently get until they start fixing up. We will see how this one pans out. Donaldson and Hugh Minzy are the favorites, the front runners. Hopefully, we'll see how this one goes. Until next time, this has been really a good one. Tell me what you think about this. Do you think that they will appoint two Donaldson and Minzy, or they will go for someone different, owing to the fact that they already went that direction, or they would actually go for people with experience who have been there, done that, and see how that one goes. Anyways, there's a huge tug and pull between the JFF and the Reggae Girlz, which is not good. It leaves a bad taste in the fans, and the fans' taste bud, and it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. I'm hoping that things work out quite sooner than we can, and quite soon as possible, and it actually would be better for every single participant. That's the fans, JFF, the players, coaches, everyone that is involved. So until next time, people, hit the like button, people, and hit the subscribe button if you're here, if you're new here, if you like the content, most definitely. Until next time, Military Guna TV, Military Guna Sports TV, people, and we are out.